Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with LaShawn McCoy.
With the Houston Texans.
I got to do it on fantasy team, too. Oh.
He ain't on trouble with the ball. He with the #1 offense in the league. Yeah, when Andrew Luck leaving, that's one less team to worry about, even though we was going to put their ass out again anyway.
Oh, sorry. I don't even know why people acting like that was a thing.
Nah, them niggas was good last year.
Who?
The Colts. Bro, them niggas was one game away from the conference championship.
Okay. How many times he done got there and got his ass blues? Got there.
Them niggas was good.
They always one game away. They the same Colts, man. They the same Colts.
Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Ah, yeah, fat boy. You better go and run that little play. He said, he talking about you got to play on defense. If I don't hike ball, if I don't throw the ball as soon as I hike it, it's a sack. I'm waiting on that motherfucker. Oh, there you go, right there. There you go.
Y'all on Madden?
Yeah.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them. They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw in double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing to too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Ah, I fucked up the screen.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I had that nigga killed on the screen.
3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That's what I don't like about the halfback screens on this one, man. They be running into the line too much. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man, that last episode was so weak.
Watson will bring up the Texans here
Do
first
it.
and 10 at their own.
That last 85 South show was weak as hell.
I still ain't watched it. I need to.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller.
Shit, that might have been the worst one, son. This how weak it was. They only got on one person in the crowd.
For real?
Man, they usually be getting on motherfuckers. They ain't even get on nobody for real this time, man. And then when they finally did, the show was, the shit was about halfway through.
Try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd.
It's still worth watching though. I tell you that. It just was the weakest one out of all of them.
From the gun, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. Clean.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. A 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
4th down, so the Texans dial up the number of their 2nd-year punter, Trevor Daniel. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded at about the 28.
Dude, punter just cracked my ass. Dude just cracked me with the punter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The toss out to Barkley. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Dude gonna say I ain't have him killed on that screen. Boy, you crazy. You set the house.
The gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
I think I have to watch that 95 South. Eat something.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That's the worst thing, bro. I've never seen shit. Get the energy up. Just to walk all the way across the house. Then get the energy to walk all the way back.
Tough, ain't no saying.
Nah, bro, this shit totally different. Shit depressing for real, man. Hey, there's nothing you want to do when you want to do it. Can't even go listen to preach.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm finna hop back in here in a second, though. I'm finna take a little stomach starting to blow it up. Take a little shit.
Alright.
Mahomes under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Get it. Number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Touchdown!
Bold play call there. Now
Wow.
it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
That boy, I see what formation with little blitz in now. You're done,
There's nothing available there for him.
Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job.
K-ass, nigga. Pull your mic up and talk to me, fuck, nigga. We ain't cool right now. You the ops, fat
And a
fuck.
pretty good return here. He'll be stopped
Get you out your game, fuck, boy.
24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes
Yeah, bitch.
under pressure now, Watson, and down he
Yeah,
goes.
bitch. Oh, man, I got my formation fucked up, though. Y'all tripping, cuz. Diz, you can cheerlead all you want to, bro. You just mad at this team right here? Blues your shit, nigga.
Sacked by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
Alright, we got 5 motherfuckers watching this ass whooping. I'm finna do this
Following the sack, they'll
motherfucker.
look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I'm sitting in the house. You see him? I'm sitting in the house. Stupid ass.
Watson. Buying time to his left.
Let's
That'll be tipped and intercepted.
go!
Picked off by the
Let's
rookie
go!
linebacker from LSU. Devin
Y'all, he
Reed.
might not
His
stole.
guys will take over at the 30-yard
He might not
line.
stole.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Fuck Hollywood, nigga. I already gave that nigga G shit. Fuck that nigga. You do that shit against them niggas online, not me.
After the INT, here's Mahomes.
I'm a whole different dude.
Out left. And this one caught by Travis.
Damn, I tried to stay in
there.
there.
Out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. A first down carry for Barkley.
Y'all niggas gonna make David White win defensive player of the year.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
You might not scope that, boy.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs.
How many points y'all want me to beat this nigga by? Drop in the comments.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Dude been bragging about one play on defense. Gotta peep it at. Peep it at.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
you fucked up. I tell you right now. You better change it. You didn't. And you didn't. I just told you, you better change it. I got to play for you too, nigga. Plug your fucking mic up, bro.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson.
Nigga, we on that shit, nigga. You ain't finna score. It's over, y'all. He ain't scoring. He ain't scoring.
Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, but sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
Stupid. Don't even let David White jump.
But he cannot connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there.
Don't quit, bro. You quit, I'm kicking you out the league.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe when looking at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, red leg. Hey, 43, 15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
You stay down, man. You better stop listening like that, boy. The DBs can't hold them niggas out there. You better stop blitzing. I don't know.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
I average 60 on you, fat boy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Pick your goddamn play. It don't matter what you pick, nigga. Yeah, you might not get a first down.
The line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but...
Fight the ball, bro. It's over with.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
Bitch, I'm right here.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing
analogy. Talk to me, fat boy. I don't hear you, man. You was fucking happy. Just one option. Just one option. You want to see RPO.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You RPO. That nigga probably only the last first down you gonna get.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Escaping the pressure.
You better not.
He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
What you got for this play?
Now a first down throw, Watson. Caught, left side, Hopkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Watson.
Boy, perfect time to use a pick, nigga.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Somebody
back.
tell Fat Boy he's foot. I'm proud of
This is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Nah, killer. Tell him he suck. Don't say damn.
On first down, Mahomes.
Good block.
Kelsey, left side.
Check this bitch out, man. You better go for the legs like a little pussy. Nah, I fully won't go and kill. I be trying to tell Fat Boy he can't fuck with me,
The clock
man.
shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Mahomes.
What am I saying, man? He keep running into the lineman, bro. You was killed on that
Really
bitch.
didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
I can't wait till these Browns out there step on the other side of the field of these boys.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On target over the middle of the hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
I said I had to play for that blitz and then I Fat Boy. It worked.
The first
It
half is
worked.
winding
Turn
down.
down.
And the Chiefs are able to extend
I
their
ain't need
lead.
1 second. Talk to me, plug your mic up, dog. The fans want to hear you.
A pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
You need to give me a better game, man. You got my viewers going down and shit, man. Like, what the fuck?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Bring it out, man. You might as well.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
But you got Leon, how old ass looking good.
Normally, I'm the one preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here.
That nigga's scared, bro. That nigga kneeling the ball.
So if you're the play caller,
he's giving the white flag already.
It says big time plays, specials, anything
white
you can
flag
use
already.
to get yourself back into it.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones able to drop it for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Another try after the first down sack. Watson.
Jamal Adams,
caught by Davis.
LSU area.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Keep throwing the hot.
Throwing on third down. Watson looking deep downfield.
But LSU,
able to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I probably going to let my little brother finish you off.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
When the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I can say you better switch out that fake.
The punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Hill on the return.
That was terrible.
Very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude.
Smart boy. Smart
to
boy.
get a little more cushion.
Forgot about my cracker there.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
You forgot about my cracker
to
there.
kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Hell yeah, I like that. I like to keep you stuck in that play, though, my boy. Stay in that play right there.
Back right around the 48-yard line. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That catch.
You better pick that same play.
It's third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And you ain't pick the same play.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than
Wake
just
up, fat boy. I know you over there
or
getting
even
sleepy.
speed,
Man.
they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes
that boy running for his life out there, bitch.
A veteran, someone with some excitement and energy is like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go.
Why the fuck Tupac not in the game, though?
They still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Get my boy some VC out there, man. I mean, I know VC, some XP.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Going deep for Hopkins.
Ooh, he scored. Okay, okay.
Houston.
That nigga scored.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year.
I bet 50 you won't put another point on the board.
I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Man, see,
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want 23. 23.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete.
You better double him. You better double him.
Hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley.
Oh my gosh, Sherman, you are a Pro Bowl fullback.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
You are a Pro Bowl fullback,
on EA Sports. Out to Barkley, complete. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the cop.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A huge play there for Houston. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is caught.
Wow.
Touchdown, Texans.
Should have been $50, man. Could have had $50.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Keep coming. Double up. Keep coming. Double up. Kill. Attack.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Barkley. Benardrick McKinney, a first-time Pro Bowler a season ago, in on the tackle there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for
You gonna have to start calling their defense play, man. I told y'all I knew that for me.
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position?
No, you say
are they worried
else.
about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one.
That's why that punter hit me like that.
Of the 30.
Biz, take notes. I know you still watch. Ludo, take notes. I know you still watch.
The offense now
Tell
at
me.
the line,
Take
ready for
notes.
their
I
next
know you
drive.
still watch.
For them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one goes for 24
You know,
yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, that all of them going to...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Breland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the sack on 1st down, Watson going deep for Hopkins.
Thank you. You say how about them Tigers, Lito? They go LSU right there.
Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You said, how about them Tigers? They go LSU right there.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that
clock ticking. You got my years down.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Mahomes going to throw it here. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Whitney merciless. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
My bad, Mahomes. I'm trying to get Tyreek Hill XP. That's all, dog.
The football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call it? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Fuck your users, nigga. Your users only got you 14 fucking points. I don't give a damn about none of that shit.
And that'll be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this.
Not gonna make a jaw loose with
leadership.
you.
Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out
Ooh,
of the
that's
ball game
right.
that appears lost.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is
User swat, nigga. Them users for you,
16
nigga.
seconds now on the clock. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been
I
through
can
the
hear you
ringer.
over there,
What we've seen is a
man.
defense is
Nah, ain't no
well
man, B.
coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front
Ain't no man,
putting on the
B.
pressure. The
Need to
back
bring that
side
turnover
being
chain
ball
out one
hawks
more
and picking
time.
passes off.
To throw on third down. Watson. Flushed out right.
Oh, yeah.
He may
Gonna
try
crack
to
his
run for
fucking
this.
fingers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall, but it's going to be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Watson.
Don't throw it to D, man.
Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted.
That's users, nigga.
Today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he played. We know about the right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really